to Meadowlands. EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants.
Make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Oh, last DMX. Party up. See what I can do. Whole line banged up. Elbow, leg, shit.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. Little short pass here, caught by his
oh, bro, you throw the block. Yeah, ain't missing blocks.
That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Big slack looked in by Nabel. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 49-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Duran Bland. Good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's a third down and 4. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult. And offensively, it'll set up a fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field.
Damn. He made that shit?
Just looking down.
That's a hell of a kick, dog.
On the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This taken at the 5. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his left. Now he'll run it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
He'll look to throw. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Giants. They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. Nice.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Now, after the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone. 4th touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to Getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and a long way to go. They'll throw out of the gun. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
One quarter in the books. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick him.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Osa Odigizua in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing now from the gun. He connects with Jordan Addison. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It's now 3rd and 2.
Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Giants first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And a good show of force there. Gets 4 tough yards out of that ball.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Giants extend their advantage to 14-3.
Yeah, rookie.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll pick this one away.
The Cowboys take over first down at their 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. He'll drop to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 33 yards.
3 yards on the play. First down, Cowboys.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, right here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Michael McFadden. And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. No fall. Incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 72.
Going over the middle. This one is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. It'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Austin brought in motion. They'll look to throw again. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the air one more time. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. A
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6. Dropping for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside 3rd of the field. And he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go right back to Mixon. He'll pop his head for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Run down at the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Let's go.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Get this into the hands of Neighbors. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Let's go now.
It's 2nd and inches
Like it,
at the 43-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Pass complete to Neighbors. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Giants. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Giants. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw. And he is going to go down, but we do have the marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Drive will start on the ground. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw that one. It flutters behind the receiver, and that's an incompletion.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Jack 60.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down on what will be a big play there from fourth and long. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. Flush to his right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
that one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw here to begin the drive. Headed left, buying time. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately the first down.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Bill looks to throw. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
In the middle, he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. first and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. It is dropped in the end zone. Jordan Addison, touchdown, New York. It's his third touchdown catch this year. McLaughlin now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this out to his running back.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Second down and 8.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Every so often, like, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues
Pick a fucking play, man. God damn, he's so slow.
continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
19 tight.
Throwing now from the gun. He's going to air this one out. And for a 3rd time.
What? Come on, goddamn, 31, move the fuck out of the way.
And the Giants are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready? Check up.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that fall wide, he's got no shot. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
19.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here we go. One final play. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.